Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 38 of my Magic Farm series. And I started this episode at a poor time. The sun is setting, but that's alright. A couple things. One, I didn't yet finish the top of the silos. Here, let me grab my luggage here. But I did put on those facades, and they look nice. However, you can see where they are, but seeing the little dark spots. But that's all right. I'm happy with it. I'm not too concerned with the pipes that are on the outside of the silos, but I do need to put a top on there. But that will happen on its own. Another thing, I have gotten some more tree stuff going, and as you can see, the farm is temporarily empty because I'm waiting for a new species to crossbreed over there. Actually, I need to make sure the bees are still going. But the reason why I have my luggage out is it occurs to me he can be useful. You just sit there? I thought you'd come and face me when... Are you stuck? Okay, good. You're moving. But while I'm doing this farm thing, you can just go through and eat all the stuff that hits the ground, and I don't have to worry about missing anything. And when he eats food, he goes nom 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 nom, which is hilarious. So I can just use him. That is hilarious. Nom 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 nom, he says. Here, eat some more food. Nom 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 nom. Awesome. Also, I managed to catch 2 more butterflies, the Postilion and the Brimstone. I don't even know if I already have one or the other. One thing I did find out about the luggage, though, is they are very apprehensive about the water. So anything that falls in the water, they just can't grab it for some reason. So I am going to have to do this. That is just hilarious. He says, nom 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 nom. And then, come here, come here, come here. Get out of the thing. There it is, all the stuff, and you can treat them like a chest and all that. But I need to sleep off the night, and I need to figure out what I'm going to work on next. I have all kinds of different little ideas for projects and little mini adventures and things, but I'm stuck. I just need to figure out what I actually want to do next, and that is proving to be a bit of a challenge, because once I get a whole bunch of things on my plate, I can't figure out which dish I want to eat. Oh, so now you go in the water and you're stuck. Go on, go get it. I don't know how you managed to get in the water in the first place. You usually don't even touch the water. You wait for me to grab the stuff that goes in. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's an awesome use for the luggage. Grabbing the food as it hits the ground. And it helps you see the things that you miss. Whoops. When you're doing this. Where did you go? How on earth? Really? You're gonna do that? There you go. Teleport to me. Whoops. But I don't think that the luggage can interact with any devices like pipes or anything like that. So you do apparently have to deal with the inventory of the luggage manually, but that's alright. It's just a little friend that follows you around. And where did you go? Go get it. Are you going to... Oh. See, he was waiting for something in the water. All right. Anyway, I still haven't found out what's going on with the bees, which is rather frustrating. I was hoping to get the Apitorium going, but if I can't proceed with doing the crossbreeding, then that's kind of just a I guess a forced shelved project. I can't pursue it if there's nothing to do, which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to getting some of the specific species taken care of. But oh well, I'll figure out what to do. I think today I am going to probably work on the the Martin house, the area or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I put you in the water. I'm sorry. Here. There we go. But I think instead of putting it over there, I'm going to be putting it right over here. Probably going to just nix this little farm. I don't really need it. I'm producing plenty of wood over there. Don't need a wood farm, but I'll probably just put the area, maybe use the tree as a way to get up to the area, or just base it above the area. Something. I'll use elevators. Who knows? But that is another one of the projects that I have in mind that I'm probably going to forget about for a while until something comes up in the future. I did find out for sure that wheat no longer is able to be processed into the flour. I think maybe I can do it with barley. Actually, let's go find that out right now. Because I don't remember if I tried the barley yet. So do this. And can you turn into flour? Okay. Alright, so barley flour it is. Whoops. There we go. But I don't, like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be tackling right off the bat today. I do know for sure that I want to get some more trees going. I would also like to probably go on a hang gliding mission, climb up on trees or whatever, and scope out the area. I also need to craft myself a map and wander around and see what's in my neighborhood, because I know that there's that one village over there, but there's not really much going on around it. It's just a field, and then over on the other side, that marsh. So I'm looking for some other areas to do some stuff. I have an interesting idea for a sort of temple over here that is mostly based on the design of the configuration of leaves on these trees over there. Sort of a temple that might blend in and seem like it's part of it. But that is going to take a little bit more resources than I have currently for what I have planned. And when I get that started, you'll see what I mean. But I do want to sort of get a feel for the area, so maybe that's what I'll do this episode, part of it, and just find out what I want to do next based on what's around me. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. But anyway, I'm going to cut here and see if I can get some more tree breeds going, and I will be right back. I think I figured out what I'm going to do with the area that was going to be the Apitorium. I am producing tons of flowers. Oh, and I'm hungry. There we go. I'm producing tons of flowers over there, whole bunches, and it doesn't make any sense to just leave them in a box. This is, after all, Magic Farm. I need to display the things that I get and find. So I'm going to turn that into the display for some stragglers. Weird. The display for the different flowers, and there are at least a couple dozen as far as I can tell. Of course, there's just the regular vanilla rose and flower, but there's also these other things that pop up from multiple mods. So I think I'm going to go after the flowers and just have a little sort of display garden. Can't really farm flowers per se. Don't even have industrial craft on here, so can't even use that method. But I think that's what I'm going to do over there. I will probably go, I don't know, 30 sounds like a nice number. I'm doing 30 over there for that farm. So I think what I'll do is I'll aim for 30 of each kind, and I'll just lay them out in a patch going that way. So the different species will go in rows looking from this direction. They'll be fanned out east to west, but the actual farm will go off that way. I don't know off the top of my head how far away the road is over here for the reach. This hang glider is really awesome, by the way. Oh yeah, I should have plenty of room for putting flowers in over here. Yep, so that's what I'm going to do. Flowers it is. So I'm going to get to that project, and what is that? Oh, I bet this is where some more of that quarried stone was. That really is a bummer, by the way, that the quarried stone went poof. I really liked that stone. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make room for the flower garden. There are two different kinds of sunflowers. There's these and these. And I think there might actually be a third kind that is obtained from breaking grass. I might be wrong on that, though. So there's just going to be all kinds of variegation. I don't think I'm going to do anything special like color coding or anything like that. I'm just going to grab what I get first in my hand, plant a row, and then move on to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on that. Actually, let's see here. How far is 30? Do I even have to tear this down? Come over here. Start back against the wall because it's easy. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, oops, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 30. I don't even have to tear this down. Hey, that's nice. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Are you? Yep, cranberries. I can't eat you right now. Oh well. So, I'm going to, I guess, go ahead and finish leveling this patch of grass out so that it is at this level here, and replace the stone with dirt and all that. Get rid of all these and make this a little more presentable over here, and to planting I get. So I'll be back in just a moment. So I just learned two things. One, if you try to interact with a forestry farm, that part of it is apparently in an unloaded chunk, your game crashes. Yay! But the other thing I learned was while planting these flowers over here, I have the flower, but the dandelions, if you hold them in your hand and right click, you get to blow the little fluffy dandelion things, and they just go drifting up and away. Wee, like little smoke particles or whatever. But I thought that was neat. I did not know about that before. But I'm going to get back to work here, and hopefully I will discover something new about the flowers that I did not know before. But I will be right back. I have come to the conclusion that I completely forgot about one of the actual crops that I have at my disposal. And so I am now adding netherwort to my farm because it is seriously lacking. And this is coffee, which I found a couple more of those beans as well. But let's add netherwort and get that in there. And then I wanted to show you the progress that I had made on my flower display farm thing. Alright, let's do it over here. Alright. I really need to fence this in too. That's alright, I can deal with it. Ooh, more have grown. More coffee. Oh, that's right, I can just outright plant these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Alright. Now let's get back over there. And I am seriously running low on pizza, which is part of the reason why I made those silos. So I had just a buffet, a shopping window or whatever for getting the different ingredients that I need, because I'm going to start making different foods. But here we go. So far, just from what I've gathered at this point, I have, unless I missed anything, I don't think I did, the rose, the flower, the dandelion, like I showed you before, anemone, clover, which is really hard to miss sometimes, violet, wildflower, daisy, hydrangea, tulip, the glow flower, which does what it says, it glows in the dark, puts off a little bit of light. I guess around the same amount of light as like a redstone torch maybe. Swamp flower, I do need to get a few, no, I think I have all swamp flowers. Yeah. Bluebells, I definitely need more of those, and the chromoflora, which I think that was a bug on one of the updates. I had those little cacti, but they turned into chromoflora, which I'm not complaining about, but I don't know if I have access to get more of them in any short order. Anyway, these are the sunflowers that I can replant. The other sunflowers just give you the seeds, the morsel seeds. I'm also going to be including mushrooms in this. Well, at least the ones that I can plant on the surface. We've got glowshrooms. I did not check to see if these glow in the dark. And then we've got toadstools. So, I thought did I cover the portobello? I didn't. Did I? No. Portobello. There's another mushroom that you can plant right on the grass. Wow. Totally slipped my mind. Alright. So, add portobello. Shift click. Is it portobello or portobella? Portobello. Whoops. Give me my sign. Whoops. There we go, portobello. Which portobellos are delicious. Anyway, this is off to a good start. I don't know how many more flowers I'm going to be getting, or any mushrooms or anything like that, but anything that I can just outright plant on the grass that isn't a crop, like the netherwort's a crop, I'm going to be putting over here and have it as a sort of display. So much for the Apitorium, but at least I have a display garden. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do next, which is probably going to involve me doing a little bit of crossbreeding. I need to plant some more saplings up here and get the bees going so I can get the next species of tree. Right now I'm working on wild cherry, and hopefully before the end of the episode I'll have at least a couple more trees taken care of. But I'm going to cut here and I will be right back. So I had a brilliant idea that turns out works. These eggs, oh come on, quit laying eggs near me. These little bushes can be harvested with the shears and they're just called bush, but you can replant them. So I'm going to be adding to my farm, I think. I need to get 22 more of them, so I'm off on a little adventure. I'll be back. Alright, I've decided that in preparation for going on my little neighborhood viewing excursion, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a map. I need to make a compass, and then take the compass over here to make an empty map. Activate the map. Huh. That looks kind of cool. And then run it through the mill here. Next, 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 and that's it. So let's see how this looks. It looks a lot less cool, but now I have a point of origin, so when I do decide to go on my excursion, I am going to be ready. But I will put this... Actually, I want to use an item frame, I think. Sticks? No sticks. Not enough sticks. And leather. I think it's sticks. Item frame, yes. Alright, you go back in there. You can go in there. And I'll leave this guy in the house. Right here looks good. There's the spot. Alright. And I went ahead and put the butterflies up in their little enclosures. I think the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do, take care of it, get it out of the way, is the roof of the silos. I think I'm just going to go iron blocks on this. Or no, I can't do iron blocks, can I? Because iron blocks can't be turned into stairs. Can they? Usage. Anvil, ingots. Oh, right. The printing press. I might want to go get myself another blaze rod and do that. Gold. I don't think, no, that's the thermionic fabricator. No. No, no stairs. I thought I had decided on a material to use for the roof. Stone bricks! I remember now, stone bricks. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make that roof, and I will be right back. I figured while I was waiting for things to cook, I would go ahead and get some other business taken care of. My chest piece was just about to die, so when I went ahead and popped it off and used the iron chest piece that I got in a chest somewhere, and went ahead and tossed 30 levels on it. Only got protection 3 this time, but that's fine. But I was reminded that I can dispose of my other levels this way, so I don't have to worry about dying and them going away. So that's where my levels went, in case you guys are wondering, and pay attention to those numbers. That's what happened. My levels are in there and in there. So I'm going to get back to... Ooh, they stopped glowing. Haha, stone. I think I'm going to take half of these and make stone stairs. Well, that didn't work. try this again with this button. Huh. I can't make stone stairs. So, is it that? Oh, that's lead. I'm also going through and cooking some of the stuff I got from the quarry. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, I got some lead going in there. Might as well toss the rest of it in. I have brought most of the material, or most of the ores rather, up from the quarry so I can go through slowly and get all of them taken into block or ingot form. It'll be a long process, but it'll be worth it. That way they're all in there and processed. But I'm going to get to work on the roof, so I will be back in just a bit. Alright, I'm just about finished up there. I had to sleep off the night and also craft myself just one more little thing of stairs, but I believe it looks good. I am calling this done. Let's go take a look at it from over there again. Nothing too terribly fancy, just some stone brick stairs and blocks. I remembered that I wanted it to sort of go along with the cobblestone that I wanted at the base, so that's what it is. I don't remember why I have this dirt here. Whee! Huh. Now I really have no idea why I have the dirt there. Cobblestone. That's just weird. Anyway, let's put this back. Get rid of the dirt that's on this side. I've added a few more things to the sorting system, and I have discovered an interesting thing. Whenever something is unaccounted for, it is likely to show up first in one of those and then down here. So if something goes terribly, horribly wrong and I come in here and there's stuff down here, I know that something's happened. And the culprit is probably one of the things that's down here. Or, like for instance, if I accidentally toss a wrong item in. Let me go ahead and do that. I'll toss in these 36 here. And let it do its sorting thing, and I'll be right back just to show you what I'm talking about. And here's what I was talking about. If I gather all these up, which I've randomly dispersed down here, all 36 are accounted for. So that's kind of cool. Basically, this is my warning station. If something goes wrong, it lets me know. I've also added the coffee beans to the silo because now I have the full row planted. And I don't know if these are going to regrow berries or not. I hope they are. That would be wonderful. Because that'd be a nice little thing to have added to my crops. So if they don't, I guess I'll have to tear them down. But it may just be a waiting game. Maybe they don't. Maybe they aren't instant gratification or whatever. They don't grow back as fast as the rest of the things do. Come on, run. Sprint Olympic sleeping. Or my favorite game, hide and go sleep. Anyway, I did learn something interesting. The watering can here, I came over with the watering can to try to convince these to sprout berries, but apparently that doesn't work. However, the watering can does work on netherwort. If I come over here, that one grew. And this one should be right behind it. There we go. Come over here. Grow. There we go. But these do not work the same, it appears. Because when you right click on them, they pop off their fruit. So I'm not going to be able to accelerate the growth on these, I don't think. But that does remind me, I do need to go ahead and add the nether wart to my my silo system. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But it looks like I have occupied a full half hour already on this episode, so it's about time for me to wrap up. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or in my, or you can contact me directly on my Twitter, which I am also Thorn of Night there, as YouTube no longer has a message inbox system. So that's kind of a bummer, but now I'm on Twitter. I'm now a twit, or however that's termed. Actually, am I in the right one? Yes, I'm in the right one. So netherwort will go... No, I'm not in the right one. Netherwort will go there. I thought I sent the coffee beans. Maybe I didn't have any extras. Or maybe I did. Anyway, if you like this episode and you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to give a like. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and do some more, I guess, behind the scenes stuff. And I will wrap things up. So thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later. Oh, wait, there's the coffee beans. Anyway, I will talk to you later.